Hey everybody, looks like I'm all done. I'm all ready, and we got like 1 minute before showtime, so I thought I'd jump in. You know how I'm always expecting the worst on these things, and so far so good. I got the software down pretty well now. I got a bunch of images I'm showing today to kind of talk about all the food topics we're going to discuss. Mm. Oh wow, my wife made that. It's awesome. Better than I made my first cup. So so we're going to be speaking about. I'm going to give an update on the subway situation, and I think I have it pronounced. It's azodicarbonamide. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, uh, for those of you who are new to the show, a lot of people say, "Well, we watch the recorded." Thousands of people watch the recorded live show. Once we're done, it goes up on the net live. I mean, recorded, and thousands of people watch it after that. But many people can't find it. It's kind of weird. YouTube Live is really weird. So the best way to find me live on the Sunday morning is to go to any one of my social medias. I post a link on Facebook, personal Facebook show page, on my Jack on the Go Facebook show page, on Twitter, on Google Plus personal, Google Plus Jack on the Go, and Google Plus Cooking with Jack. So like six, seven, like 8 different places. It's crazy. If you don't want to do that, you can go to my channel, the Cooking with Jack show on YouTube, and then there's a little home button, like a little house. Click the down arrow and click on feed, and you'll see my live feed once it starts. So those are the ways to get to the live show. Some of you make it, some of you don't. It's totally cool. If you're watching this recorded, we still love you. You're still as important as everybody else. You just are just a few minutes behind, that's all. There are a few things I'm going to tell you. I love the live show because I get to give you information about my behind the scenes things that happen on the cooking show, or I'll tell you something in advance that nobody else knows about. Mm. Oh man, I just want to sit and sip that. She uses like kind of chocolatey creamer or whatever. I don't know. I don't. I usually use the Italian cream one. Okay, so real quick, not a lot of video game talk today because we have food talk. But I did finish my Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, and I am saying that I got the definitive edition, which means they made it especially for the next gen machines. They upgraded all the graphics and it has voice commands and all that stuff. It's a great game. It's a really good game. I can't wait for the next one. I'll be buying it day one. So now I'm going to move on to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. My brother's been playing it for about a week now, and he keeps calling me every other day. Dude, this game is so awesome. Being a pirate is so awesome. Blah, blah, blah. He just loves it. So I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. And I think we're finally going to hook up with GameFly this weekend. So that's all for the game talk. Now let's give you an update really quick. Oh, and good morning, everybody, all around the world. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome. 25 inches of snow. Okay, so our Spoon 97 had 25 inches of snow in 3 days this past week in New York. Guys, I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's like the North Pole slipped. It's like somebody said there was like a big earthquake and that may have shifted our axis. A buddy of mine was saying that. I have no idea. But here's the deal. I don't play into the global warming and stuff. Okay, it may happen, it may not happen, but the Earth's going to do what the Earth's going to do. We are not bigger than the Earth. Okay? So if the Earth's going to go through its changes, it's going to go through its changes. If our seasons are going to shift throughout the year, they're going to move. All that stuff. I've noticed that from when I was a little boy, that we used to get rain in November, December in California, and then it kind of shifted to rain until January. It's like 2 months shift. Now we didn't get any rain. We've had 80 degrees all winter, and everybody else on the East Coast is buried in ice and snow. It's crazy. So, personally, I just think the Earth's doing something really strange. I think we're seeing a change, and I think we just need to appropriately deal with it. It's all we can do as humans. It's not like we can stop the Earth from evolving, because it is its own thing, you know. Oh, turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Sorry. Yep, you reminded me. Turn up the volume. Hold on. I got to turn up my microphone volume. Last week it was real low. My bad. Give me 1 second. Where are we here? Output. Check 1, 2. Yeah, how do I get the volume up more? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hold on. My volume's all the way up. Seriously? Oh, hold on. Let's try. Oh no, I want this. Where's sound? Sorry guys, it's all. Check 1, 2. Until January. It's like 2 months. Oh. Where's my mic? I don't want the output volume, I want the mic. Check 1, 2. There it is. There you are, you little booger. Okay, so I hope that's better. Let me lower this a little bit here. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, so unprofessional, but I want you, that should be crystal clear now. I don't know why it dropped. I have no idea. I never change the microphone volume from week to week. So there you go. Master 812, thank you. You saved the show. Okay, so now that we're full volume, let's get into food talk. Subway. If you don't know what's going on with Subway, there's this elastic chemical that in large quantities has been known to, I think they call it a carcinogenic. I don't even know the word, but bottom line is it shouldn't be in our bread, and it's used to, it's a chemical that's also used to make like rubber soles inside tennis shoes and yoga mats, and it's not even that. That's not even what upsets me. What upsets me is that the FDA, which is an American government agency, they're right with the FCC and the NSA, and it's all about money, and it's never about the people. I'm just so over the government. It's unbelievable. It just gets worse every year. NSA can do whatever they want in this country now. Really? Really? No privacy anymore in America? Really? No freedoms? Really? All right. We got drones. Oh, really? We got drones? You can read my emails? You can listen to my phone calls? You can do whatever you want? Really? For the safety of the country? And American people, we don't know what to do. We just complain about it. We have no control. Oh, vote for this guy, vote for that guy, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to help. The government allows the NCA in, and I as a citizen, I have not a clue on how to stop that. I wouldn't even know who to write, who to talk to, what to do, but I find it ridiculous that they just have carte blanche over all our information. It's unbelievable. So to get back to the FDA, they allow this chemical in Subway's bread, and yet it's illegal in Europe and it's illegal in Australia, and they make bread in Subways all over the world without it. So why do Americans get this dangerous chemical that we shouldn't even be ingesting in our bread? So once again, it's insane. But here's what's more insane. So I've done a little research, and so have some of the other food bloggers and the news stations. Here, I'm gonna first show you everybody who's using it in their dough, their bread, or their baked goods. Okay, you ready for this? All right, sorry about that. My mic cut out again. I'm having microphone problems. Okay, so let me talk about these real quick. Pizza Hut claims they haven't used this chemical since 2011, but they have failed to update their ingredients list. Really? 3 years later and you haven't updated the ingredients list? I think they're lying, but that's just my personal opinion. McDonald's refuses to remove it. They're going to keep it. Starbucks is replacing all their baked goods with this La Boulange, some French bakery they're using now. You guys have probably seen it. It's got some pink decorations and the brand, the logo colors and all that. Starbucks is moving away from the pastry company that they use to this pastry. They're going to be 100% real soon, clean, so they won't have this chemical. Who else? So Pizza Hut, we'll see. Subway says that they're working on removing it. Really? How about you just remove it? What, just start making dough another way? Just tell your manufacturing company, we need to start making dough now this way. Like we're doing in Europe and Australia. You already have the formula. So all those places have the chemical in it, and we needed to order pizza, and we were calling around, and we found out that Costco Pizza, they gave me their ingredients list and the company that they use to get their dough from. And when I called them, I kind of want to call somebody and talk to them. Should we talk to somebody live on the air? Let me know if you want me to call somebody right now and see if they know what I'm talking about. What do you think? Should we get on the phone right now live? I don't know. I got to think about it. It may not be a great idea. All right. So anyway, so bottom line is this chemical is everywhere. It's in Sara Lee bread products. It's in the majority of bread products in the supermarket, in your kitchen. Hot dog buns, like guaranteed. If you have hot dog buns, guaranteed it's in there. Hamburger buns, almost guaranteed. I know Oro wheat rye doesn't have it. So have fun going through your kitchen. Just remember, it's a big long word. I'll type it right now. Hold on. A-Z, what is it? Azodicarbonamide. I think that's it. There you go. That's it right there. And once again, it's an elasticity. It's not healthy to ingest in large amounts. Why would we want to ingest it in small amounts? Are you guys hearing me? Yeah, okay, cool. Now I gotta watch the microphone all day. So that's the word. Look through your bread products, usually in dough, to who knows what it's used for. I have no idea. To make it elastic, make it not break. Who knows? But I'm no longer going to any of those places until it gets cleaned up. I'm just not going to do it. We're going to go to Chick-fil-A, but guess what? Not happening. So let's call somebody. Yeah, I'm in the mood to call somebody. Just because I think it would be fun for the show. All right, so who are we going to call? Let's call McDonald's. McDonald's ought to be fun. I'll call the McDonald's across the street. I'm not going to tell them who I am, though. Doo-ba-doo, McDonald's. Sorry, I wasn't ready for this call. McDonald's. There we go. All right, here we go. Ready? Hope you can hear it.
McDonald's Cypress, this is William. How can I help you?
Hey, William. Is your manager around?
Yes, I'm the manager. How can I help you?
Oh, I have a question. Are you guys having issues regarding that chemical that's in your bread, that elastic chemical?
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second to step in the office. I can't.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I'm sorry. What was the question?
I found out that your buns have the azodicarbonamide in the bread.
Okay.
It's the same thing that Subway's using in their bread. It's a elastic chemical. Are you familiar with this?
No.
You're not. Okay. You might want to look it up on the internet. It's McDonald's is listed as having it in their buns too, and it's something that they use like in yoga mats and tennis shoes, and it's illegal outside the U.S., but it's being done here in America. And I normally frequent your McDonald's, but I'm just curious if you guys are planning on changing it soon. But obviously, you sound like you don't know anything about it.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. What was it called again? I'm sorry.
It's azodicarbonamide. It's a real long word. It starts with an AZ. You can look in the chemicals of your bread. I know CNN reported you guys carrying it. Wendy's has it. Burger King has it. It's a elastic chemical.
Okay.
And it's really, really bad, and it's becoming a big issue. I just wanted to bring it up to you because I know I know your owner who's really nice, and they might want to realize that there's going to be some lost business soon because it's becoming a big issue.
Okay, I'll bring it up to my store manager when I see her tomorrow.
You are so awesome. I appreciate you caring and talking about it with her.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Interesting. Okay, now let's go one more. Now I'm on a roll. I'm calling Subway across the street because that guy's a cheese ball. I know the owner of that one. He overworks his employees, he mistreats them not very well. I shouldn't even be slandering the guy, but I know what goes on over there, and it's Subway, Cypress. All right, one more, and then I'll get back on track because we got to talk about Beyond Meat. Let's do this one right here. Now, I know they know they have it in their bread. They've been called out. I didn't answer. They got to be open. They do breakfast.
Thank you for calling Subway. This is Maria. How can I help you?
Hi, Maria?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I could barely hear you. Are you the manager?
Yes.
I have a quick question. You guys, when are you guys going to remove that chemical from your bread?
I have no idea. That is from the corporation.
They haven't given
I
you,
didn't say anything.
but they haven't given you any information yet? Because I really love eating at Subway, and I can't, my family can't. We go 2-3 times a week, but we can't go anymore.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think so. So until they let us know what's going on, then we'll...
So they've never even give you a time frame yet?
No.
No. Okay. All right, well, thank you for the information. Are you getting a lot of calls about it?
No. Actually, you're the first one.
I'm the first one.
Yes.
Okay, well, cool. All right, so nobody's talked about it with you ever?
No.
But you know it exists.
Yes, I saw. I know because I saw on the news. That's it.
You saw it on the news, right. Okay, well, best of luck, and I will be back to see you guys as soon as it's gone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'm really impressed. Such nice people. She was nice. Total sweetheart. So there you go. It's interesting that Subway hasn't even let their franchises know any information or when they're going to change it. I love how they say, oh, we're working on it. Yeah. It's like my son right now is working on cleaning his room. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so enough of that. That's the, once again, Starbucks is cleaning it up. And Chick-fil-A has not made a mention of it, but they did hit the headlines with, they're in the next 5 years, they're going to be 100% and no chicken with antibiotics or anything. It's going to be clean chickens in the next 5 years. So, you know, I'm expecting Chick-fil-A to step up and fix their bread. Moving on. Well, let me take a look at your guys' comments real quick. Pick it. No, I don't pick it. I just don't. Do you actually go eat fast food 3 times a week? Subway has, I haven't, since I started eating no carbs, Subway can take any sandwich and make a salad out of it. And I may go in there for that since there's no bread. You could take the Italian combo, you can take anything, and they'll just take the insides of the sandwich and dice it all up and put it on top of a bed of lettuce, a little bit of dressing, you're good to go. Vinaigrette, it's beautiful. Just to let you know. So sometimes I don't really go 3 times, probably once or twice a week. It's right across the street, it's easy. We thought it was healthy, so we used to use our bread machine all the time. It makes, this is emo for Elmo. Used to use our bread machine all the time. It makes me sad how lazy our family has gotten when it comes to eating. I really get sick of the garbage we eat. Yeah, we literally are at a point where we're just like, we got to make dinner. And if we just don't plan ahead, we're screwed and we have to go run out and get something. And now it's like, where do you want to go? I'm tired of going places. There's really nothing. I mean, the prices are ridiculous. They just keep going up. I'm paying almost $13 for a salad now at a restaurant. It's crazy. I know they're preparing for minimum wage to go up. I'll just make my own salad at home. Start grabbing all the ingredients. Let's see here. You do what you have to. You do. We are just having money problems at the time. Okay, I know. I can tell you one thing. I don't know what Kelly's talking about with somebody right now. I'm looking at what they're discussing, but I know there are a lot of low-income families that have to eat at these places. It's the only way they can feed all the family for like under $20. The dollar menu is their lifesaver. So it really stinks that eating healthy costs so much. I eat at almost all those places regularly. Yes, see, let's be honest. Michael is being honest. Let's be honest. If you don't eat at Wendy's, you eat at Chick-fil-A. If you don't eat Chick-fil-A, you've ordered a Pizza Hut, you've ordered whatever. They're $10 pizzas. it's interesting that, a lot of us pretend we don't, but we do. We're so busy. So anyway, but yeah, we're not going to be going to a lot of those places. We have to find other alternatives and have to do phone calls, but I find it important. So it's important to me. Now, let's go to Beyond Meat. Have you guys heard of Beyond Meat? I've been doing just a little bit of research. Let me show you what it looks like. Here is a image. Let me see here. Hold on. There we go. I just want to make sure. I got my image up here. Okay, so this is what the package looks like. This is available. I know it's available at Whole Foods. And I thought, it's just like tofu or whatever. It's not. In fact, Alton Brown is behind this heavily. He really believes in this company that makes this stuff. This is a meat-free product, and it looks, look at this. It looks like chicken. If you I go watch some videos on the internet, it breaks apart like chicken. It tastes like chicken. It is Beyond Meat, and it's made out of soy products and chickpeas and who knows. And it's even got grill marks on it. How crazy is that? So my question to you is this: if it looks like chicken and it smells like chicken and it tastes like chicken, and it's healthy for you, completely healthy, do you have a problem with it? Do you eat it? Is it something you look into? The world is going to run out of meat. We have gotten so bad that we're injecting our animals with stuff so it grows faster because we can't keep up with demand. So think about that. Once again, 100% all natural ingredients. But you can make a stir fry out of that. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. Make sure my wife can't hear me. I'm going to do an episode where I'm going to do side by side. I'm going to do real grilled chicken breast, and then I'm going to use Beyond Meat. I'm going to do stir fried vegetables, a little teriyaki tossed in, and we're going to have 2 plates. And I'm going to have I'm going to tell my wife that this is 2 different brands of chicken. One's like Foster Farms and one's some other company. But I'm not going to tell her the company. I'm going to say the 2 different companies. I'm curious if you can taste the difference. So I'm going to have her taste it. She's not going to know one isn't real. She never watches my show, so she ain't going to see this video. But she's not going to know one's fake completely. And I'm going to see what happens. You're going to see her reaction with regards to the 2. I can't wait for this video. So I have to go to Whole Foods. Whole Foods is the only one that carries it. Sprouts doesn't carry it. None of the places carry it. But I find it really interesting because Alton Brown is a genius. The guy is amazing. I just dig on him. Strange character, but that's why I follow him on Twitter. And he knows where the future is. And he knows we have to find another... it has protein in it. Yeah, just like chicken. So it's scary, but they make other products too. Other meat products that aren't meat. And it's called Beyond Meat. So check out the website. I'm going to do more research. I'll bring you more information as I discover it. I'm just scratching the tip of this. Examining it, but from what I hear, it's not bad. It's a little. I talked to a vegan friend of mine who eats it, and she says it's a little dry. But if you toss it with something like in a salad or in a stir fry or something, there's some sort of a sauce or a vinaigrette or something to help it out. It's not bad. She says it's pretty good. So who knows? I'll be the judge of it. My wife will be the judge of it. But be looking for that episode. It's really exciting. I don't know. I was shocked by it. I don't know how long they've been around. But yeah. Oh, all right. We have, what is it? Statens Disney is from Denmark, and he eats meat. That's good. I love meat. I'm a meat eater, big meat eater. So I agree with Greg. There has to be a lot of stuff added to make this look and taste just like real meat. I love Alton Brown, but it just sounds suspect at this point. Yes, it does sound make you curious and nervous about it. But the beauty is it's all natural ingredients. There's no take a look at the ingredients list. So it's all regular food that you can pronounce, And while you're thinking about it, have a Subway sandwich. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, did you guys see my shirt? I forgot. It's my new shirt. It says, I brought the awesome Jack. What did you bring? Uncle Si right there. There he is. My favorite Duck Dynasty guy. Uncle Si is a crack up. So it had my name on it, so I had to get it. All right, let's see. Your beard is so awesome. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I'm just reading it. I'm running through here because I don't want to. I wonder what kind of chemicals are required to make a soy-based product look and taste like chicken. I don't know, Greg, but let's do some homework. You let me know. And I don't have anything in front of me. I thought I had an ingredients list. I will look it up and I'll get you guys some information, okay? The problem with soy is that it is usually GMO, which should be avoided. I highly doubt Whole Foods would allow GMO. Whole Foods they wouldn't even take my teriyaki because I have some preservative in it, some sodium bicarbonate, or I don't even know what it is, but how to pronounce it. But it's to make it last, so it doesn't go bad or whatever. And they're just no, you can't have that. But they allowed my barbecue sauce in the Whole Foods, so I don't know. I'm sure they've done their homework. Country Kitchen Bakeries is right by my house. They make the bread for Burger King. Lewiston, do me a favor, call them up and ask them why they're putting a chemical that's not being put in the other Burger Kings around the world. If it tricks the electrochemical responses to my brain, hell no, I don't mind. DJ is on it. That's how I feel. If it's healthy for me, there's nothing to worry about. If it's got the protein I need, why not? And I feel like I'm eating chicken. Why not? Seriously, why not? You guys are like, help me do homework, okay? Bring me information through social media. If you find anything I should be aware of that I should mention on next week's show, let me know. But right now, I'm just looking into it. It's just what do we have? Emil Claudel. It's just an interesting difference between the U.S. and Europe, or at least Denmark. We very rarely eat out. It's horrible that some people have to rely on fast food for survival. You have to understand something. In America, a lot of Americans are working their butts off, and you get home at 7:00. The last thing you're going to do is go to the freezer, defrost something, go to the fridge, start cutting up stuff. I mean, you won't be eating dinner till like 8:30, and then you sit down at 9:00 and you're in bed by 10. It's, I don't know how busy you guys are in Denmark, but we my schedule's crazy, and so that's why I try to. If you can think ahead, you're in. If you don't think ahead, you're doing some fast pickup of a salad or something. But that's the problem around here. Americans are go, and then last minute. I mean, some of us don't even eat until our stomach screams at us, like, dude, hello. So, yeah, I don't. It's interesting because Americans are so different than everybody else. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not going there because I don't want to have that kind of discussion. But we just, and everything's inexpensive for us. But like I joked with somebody on Facebook, everything's expensive because we have chemicals in our food that kill us. So it's, poison isn't that expensive. where you guys have more stringent policies, making it more expensive to make it the way it should be. That makes sense. Americans, instead of us keeping it healthy and raising the price, we want the price lower, and we want to save money and eat bad because we don't want to pay the money. So, and then like Europeans have to have things shipped. Everything's expensive in England. It's crazy. You guys are paying like, for a normal burger at a fast food place, you're paying $10, $14, something crazy. But out here, it's like $2 and change. So, but like I say, once again, we got the poison in our buns. That brings the price down. That's where high fructose corn syrup came from, by the way. If you remember back, I'm reading a book I just started called Pure White and Deadly. It was written in 1972. This guy's talking about sugar. What happened was the price of sugar went up so much. It was like a very expensive commodity that around Richard Nixon time, that's when I think high fructose corn syrup was created. When that was created, it was dirt cheap to make it. Not that it was any good for you, but it was as bad for you as sugar was bad for you. but in fact it was sweeter than sugar, and so you used less, making it less expensive. So everybody went to the crap because the price went, everything was affordable again. And then sugar, nobody was buying sugar, and sugar dropped. It was a mess. It was a bad thing for high fructose corn syrup to come into the. If you want to read, you want to see a lecture on it. It's Sugar: The Bitter Truth. It's a long lecture, but it's from University of California, San Francisco, and it's on YouTube. It's Sugar: The Bitter Truth. I'm in the middle of it right now. So moving on. Okay, so we already talked about Beyond Meat. Let me know what you guys know. I want to clear up my red meat pork test that I did for 4 months, because a lot of you were confused. Oh, I'm running out of time. A lot of you are confused with why I did it. I did not cut out red meat and pork to lose weight. If you guys remember in the beginning, there were two things I said. One, I still will be having the red meat on Burger Wars. It'll be half a patty when I film Burger Wars, because me and Joe split a burger to rate the burger place. So that was going to happen. So whenever I film a Burger Wars, I think I filmed like four Burger Wars in 4 months, or 5 Burger Wars, something like that. Anyway, but the reason I did it, 2 doctors, I don't know if you guys are familiar with TED Talks. Amazing series. TED Talks is awesome. Some intelligent people. Well, these 2 doctors claim if you cut meat out of your diet, your cholesterol will drop, your diabetes will go away within a year. And this guy said all his patients, within a year of being vegetarian, right, they no longer were diabetics. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to go vegetarian, but I'm going to do chicken and fish. And then I'll check my numbers. My numbers got worse by cutting out beef and pork. And all I did, I ate normal in the same places and everything. Instead of getting a burger, I got a chicken sandwich. Instead of getting a steak, I got grilled chicken. Or seafood. Instead of a beef taco, I got a fish taco. So it wasn't hard to replace, but the test proved my diabetic numbers got worse. And I mean really bad. Okay? By cutting out red meat and pork. I don't know why. I'm not making any conclusion from that other than they're wrong, because I cut out 50% of the meat I used to eat out of my diet. My cholesterol went up. My diabetes numbers went up. It was insane. If you don't believe me, watch last week's episode. So they're wrong. They're on crack, and I just had to disprove those 2 doctors. Okay. The next test I'm doing is a weight loss test now. Now I'm on low carbs, no pasta, no potatoes, no rice, no bread. That's for me. I'm not eating any of those. I will have a tortilla every so often, and I will have beans, because beans are really good for a diabetic. It helps control blood sugar levels. I know that for a fact. I've done the homework. Black beans and pinto beans only have 8 grams of fat per tablespoon, I think. Those 2 beans are really good, and that's usually the ones that I will have alongside my chicken or whatever. So I will let you know the low carb is going on for 4 months. So in June, I'll show you my numbers again. So we'll show you starting numbers. Then we'll show you the numbers after cutting out red meat and pork. Then we'll show you the numbers right next to that, being low carb for 4 months. I think you're going to see a scary difference. I already feel better. My sugar numbers have already dropped. I know that because I test my sugar every day. So that is good. I just wanted to explain all that, because some of you thought I was trying to lose weight with the red meat and pork issue. That wasn't a weight loss thing at all. All right. Where are we? Let's go. Yeah, you guys are talking prices on food. Yeah, it's crazy. DDP yoga. Yeah, I've heard about DDP yoga. I like yoga. If you've never done yoga, it's harder than exercising sometimes. It's really, when I was doing P90X, one of the days was yoga. It was the longest day, and it was the hardest day. I mean, but yoga's amazing. And as you get older, when you're past 40, you want to make sure that you're doing yoga. Because you know how you wake up, some of you wake up in the morning, I don't know what age you guys are, but if you're young, don't even worry about this. But when you get older, your body aches when you get out of bed, it's kind of stiff, all that stuff. Yoga takes care of all that. It keeps you limber, it keeps you stretching. You know, that shoulder doesn't do what it used to. You know how your thumb, you can't bend your thumb anymore like that. There's certain things you can't do because your joints don't work. I'm all cracking my knuckles. That was good. So yoga stretches out all your tendons and keeps you limber and keeps you moving around. You don't pull muscles as much. It's a good thing. Yoga is a really good thing. I think we're gonna look into it, Tammy and I. I don't know about the DDP yoga yet, but my buddy Joe is doing it. Not Joe Chavez, another Joe from Facebook. I think you should try DDP. Oh yeah, Chris is also recommending it. Yes, we are going to check it out. But once again, I mean, I like yoga, so I'm not against it. Would stress levels and other little variables make a difference? DJ. DJ, I don't think stress levels, my stress is kind of where it's been for the past few years. So working and getting things done and stuff like that, being on the road with road rage, that stuff never changed. It's pretty constant. So in fact, I've been working on calming down on the road. If I can calm down on the road, I can calm down anywhere, guys. Driving in California is the most annoying thing ever. I mean, you might as well just stick a needle in your eye the whole time you're in the car. It's just frustrating. Just frustrating. Every time I get in the car and go, okay, I'm going to be really good. I'm going to be really good. Some guy comes up the right side where he's not supposed to be driving and cuts off all of traffic because he thinks he's king of the road and he goes on. Or some lady rips out 90 miles an hour out of a parking lot to pull out into the street and there's 3 lanes across. There's nobody else on the road but me, right? She gets right in my lane, right in front of me, no matter what. I don't care what lane I'm in. She'll pull out 90 miles an hour, burning rubber, smoke coming off, right? And then stop, and she'll do 25 miles an hour in a 40 right in front of me. I'm like, did you really just screech out in front of me to go slow? Blows my mind. So, stress levels, I don't know. I don't think that would change my blood numbers. Maybe one of them, but I don't think it affects cholesterol. I may be wrong. I'm not a doctor. But I am under doctor's care, by the way. My doctor, she's awesome. Been with her for like 25, 30 years or whatever. Almost my whole life. So she's watching everything. She monitors everything. I email her and tell her what I'm doing. She thinks I'm insane, but she loves the show. So white meat is good, Jack. For example, chicken. You are doing it right. Let me tell you something also I learned. Beef and chicken breast are if you take like 70-30, where it's 70% lean, 30% fat, ground beef, and put it next to chicken breast, they're close in the fat that both of them have, fat grams. Closer than I thought. I was a little shocked. So, what's up, Jack? Got King Plit. Love your show. Thank you very much. Anthony says, go on the show, Chop Jack, you would win. Oh, are you kidding me? Anthony, I am the worst cook there is. Are you serious? No, seriously. I'm just a regular guy. Those are pros on there. You know what I would do if I went on Chopped? I'd take all the ingredients, right? I'd put them in like that $400 blender that blends anything. I'd blend all the ingredients and I'd pour it in a bowl and go, here you go, soup. Chopped blows my mind. I'm like, really? It's like here you go. It's the pit of an avocado. It's a donut and a shoe. Make something good. You're like, what? It's crazy. If you never watched Shop, Farmageddon. I'm going backwards in the comments, so I'm seeing answers before I'm seeing questions. Our cheapest burger. Here we go. Our cheapest burger is $2, but then it's yeah. Food is expensive in the UK. It definitely is. Shopping bill going up, but we are eating less. Yeah, I know. I always play this game. If you ever follow me on Facebook or Twitter or Google+, I always take a picture, like if I'm shopping. For a video, I'll take a snapshot on my cart where you can see everything in the cart. And you guys and I always say, guess how much? And maybe one or two of you nail it, but the rest of you are like way off, way below what it really is because things are wicked expensive. So, start cooking at home. All right, I'm going to try and wrap this up. Is there anything interesting? I'll save that for next week. Selling sauce internationally. For those of you who are overseas or in Canada or in Mexico, anywhere outside the U.S., it's so expensive to ship my sauce. That's why we don't do it. We've thought about allowing you guys to be crazy and pay the postage, and just cut the price on the sauce a little bit. But I mean, like, just to give you an idea, if I send a box this big to Europe, okay, it's going to cost $60. It's called a flat rate box. $60. I can fit up to 8 jars in there. I can fit 1 jar if you just order 1 jar. It's still going to cost $60 postage. It's crazy. We just don't do international right now until I can get this company to be bigger. I'm still a little guy. I'm in Walmart. I'm blessed. I'm very happy. I'm trying to pick up more stores. I'm working on other chains. I'm partnering with people who can help get me into other supermarket chains. I want to, my next goal is to hit the other parts of the United States, then to go to Canada, then to hopefully go, and then maybe we'll have the facility to ship internationally at a lower rate. Who knows? But I mean, the sauce is great. I wish everybody could try it. All I recommend right now is if you know someone in the States, have them buy it for you, and then just have them pack it up and send it like by a boat or something. We only ship flat rate because of the weight issues and all that. But that's about it. Otherwise, I know people who order my sauce and then drive across the border from Canada to New York, and they have a P.O. box over there where they can buy American products. Pretty smart. So I've had that happen. All right, I think that's it. Let me just check the comments really quick. I'm going to go through all the comments again. I appreciate you guys joining me. Wow, we had up to 78 people today. That was pretty cool. Canada's expensive, Kelly. Had no idea. Yeah, Canada is also really expensive. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's getting expensive. I'm telling you. I'm thinking about starting a garden, and I'm thinking about an herb garden, and I'm thinking about, but as you guys know, I kill plants. I just look at them and they're dead. That happens to me all the time. People pass me up, get in front, then slow down. I try not to let anyone pass me nowadays. Oh yeah, Thanel. Is it Dan? I don't know how to pronounce your username, dude. And we talk all the time. Is it Thani? Yeah, driving is painful. If you can drive calmly, you can do anything. You really can. All right. I am a massage therapist who spends too much time on Google. This is one of the consistent things, is how to treat your body young is how you will feel when you're old. Oh, yeah, okay. I hear you. Move to Tennessee. Yeah, Alan, I'd love to move to Tennessee, but you guys are even slower in Tennessee. I would have to slow down. That would be really cool. But also I can hunt and fish. That would be awesome. Yeah, remember, if you're young watching the show right now, what you do to your body right now, you're not going to believe me. You're probably not going to listen. But what you do to your body right now, you will pay for later. Good or bad, you will cash in later. So if you mistreat your body and you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, I'm telling you, you're going to have breathing problems and walking problems and vision problems and internal organ problems, and it all cashes out. The older you get, you start paying the bills for what you did as a kid. So take care of your bodies now so that you're not having issues like I am and other people because we were stupid and did whatever we wanted to do. I think that's it. That's a good note to end on. All right, guys. That's going to do it. Thanks for joining me on the show. I think we covered everything. I have a few more. I'm going to talk about my smoker next week. I haven't ordered it yet, but I want your guys' input before I buy a smoker. So I'm going to go with an electric smoker. Yep, get over it. And I just don't know which one. That's for next week. But for right now, I love you guys. God bless. And I will see you next week.